G'day everyone. Today I'm heading out on the road to actually get some aluminium cages. So what I want to do is set up a system that I can store my firewood a lot neater, a lot better. I want to get it out of the garage because there's things I want to do in the garage where the car is currently parked. And you know, I was actually storing firewood just down the wall of the garage, and now I want to actually put something on that wall, namely like an internal clothesline, because over winter we get a lot of rain and winter is our wet season, and so you don't get the opportunity to hang clothes out, so we're constantly having to use a clothes dryer, which is, you know, obviously not good for the power, not good for the environment. So the cages that I'll be getting today should hold about a cubic metre each, and the idea is that they'll be a lot neater. I'll be able to track how much firewood I've actually got left in a more meaningful way, but it'll also add some structure to the enclosure where I keep our dingoes. So our dingoes like to climb on things, so this will actually make some boxes and create some height where we can actually create a structure that they can climb on, while at the same time organising our space a lot better. So anyway, I'll keep on up to date as we go through. Close. It's been a few hours on the road, but now we're here to pick up our steel cases. So this is then loaded into the trailer. Basically just stacked them one on top of the other and had them too deep. Not a lot of weight in them, which is good, but I did underestimate the amount of drag that they would create sitting behind the car as we're driving down the highway. So just on the way home now, I've just stopped for lunch by the beach. It's a nice break from sitting down driving. It'll probably be about an 8-hour round trip by the time I get home after getting these steel cages. And look, one of the things I think when you make that decision to move out of a major suburban area, you know, you do have a lot more driving to do, but you also make the most of those trips as well. So what I've also done while I'm out is actually go and pick up some spare parts. I had some parts ordered for the mower. Also had to get some parts for the car as well, so I've got some maintenance to do when I get home. But those things aren't readily available in the little village that we live in. So yeah, while I'm out and about, make the most of it, but it does extend the day out, which is nice then to have a break and enjoy a bit of the beach. So I got them home all safely. Look, they didn't move around at all. I was strapped down nice and tight, but look, even though they were creating a bit of drag with the wind, but they didn't move, they were rock solid and held up really well. So here we go, got the first two in. So you can see the kennel there. I probably will move that. But the plan is to have 1, 2, 3. I'll have a fourth one up there so they can jump up and have a platform, and also have somewhere nice and high, because dingoes are a lot like cats. They are a wild animal. As he's looking at me very scared because these things aren't natural. And they like to get up nice and high. They like to climb up and sleep as high as they can. So that's the plan. So not only can I now organise firewood into piles and keep it nice and dry, it'll also provide a secondary benefit of giving them somewhere to climb and sleep. So progress steps, that's actually a bed that I was just hooked on there because I had some legs. In the meantime, before I convert one of those pellets into a ladder or a climbing ramp for them. But this way they've both got a pellet they can sleep on. I know there's no wood in there yet, but the wood will actually stabilise that. When you fill that up with wood, that's not going anywhere. They're not going to be budging that at all. And I'll just really stabilise it. But I do want to issue and bolt them together. And then also bolt those ones there together as well. So there you go. Another job is done and completed. And look, I'm really happy with the way that panned out. Look, it was simple, straightforward, and everything went to plan, which was nice. And what I wanted to do is for this video is do something a little bit different, which was to provide a bit of insight into what goes on behind the scenes on some of the videos. Because quite often when I do a video, what I'm showing is just the job that I'm doing at the time. But like for this one, there was quite literally an 8-hour return trip drive to get the steel cages and come back again. Now, it's going to be a similar sort of thing when I get the firewood. So winter is just around the corner. I do need to get firewood soon, so the plan is to do that this weekend. But that'll be at least a 5-hour return trip, maybe a little bit longer. Now, I know I could buy that here locally, the firewood, but it'll be twice the price, if not a little bit more. So it becomes more cost effective, especially because I'm buying more than just a metre at a time. I can fit 3 cubic meters of firewood into my trailer. So when I'm buying that quantity of firewood, it actually works out cheaper to drive that 5-hour trip, pick up the firewood and come back again. So these are some of the things that you do need to consider when you start planning out your self-reliance journey. So look, if you've enjoyed that, please give us the big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do that. It definitely helps the channel to grow. And grow we are. So thank you very much. We've just clocked over 420 subscribers, something that I never thought was ever going to happen. So thank you for that. And the audience is also spreading around the globe. So big shout out to all the Aussie viewers. Obviously, you know, that's most of the viewers at the moment. And also a big spread now across the US, New Zealand and the UK. So, and I'm sure there are other countries as well who are tuning. So thank you to everyone. I really do appreciate that. I do appreciate all the comments that come through. And I do make an effort to answer those comments when they come through. So thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. And until next time, I'll see you then.